Hi guys, welcome back to Excel Freebie. As a part of my shortcut videos, I will be discussing today a shortcut command for searching in an Excel workbook. Please be noted, I am not only telling a shortcut and also its applications. So what are the possible way of applications with this function you can do on your real work? First, what is this control F? Control F is nothing but it is search thing. Whenever you do a control F, or you can also use a command search. Search allows you to find a text, number, formula in any of your workbook or worksheet. To explain this function in more appropriate way, I have just considered some table here. I have two different tables. One is having June, and another one is July. Now let us see what is a search box. I'm just giving a control F here. So this is the pop-up you get the moment we use control F, or also you can pick the same from your toolbar or any ribbon in a home tab. So find. So it will ask you the question what to find. So whatever the thing if you want to look, you can simply type in here. At this moment, let us consider I need to find something called a cement, right? I'm just giving a cement here, and all you need to do is just say find next. So the moment I've given a find next, my cursor has been jumped from B5 to I5. So I'll do the find next again. So here it is jumped to B6, and the moment again I do search again, it will go to I I6. So this is how the search function allows. Now let us see. Let me search a quantity of 50. So I'll just give 50 and do a search. So you can see in this cell there is a 52. In 250 you can find 50. In 500 also you can get 50. In 150 also you can get 50. So likewise, whatever the part or match case you can see, all will be searchable here. So I'm just giving the cursor next so that you can see my mouse moves. So this is the first cell. Okay, that is the T5, and my second search leads with 250. Even though it is 250, I can see 50 there. So even this is there, and my next would be 500. The 50 is there. Again I'm doing search. So 150. So likewise, whatever the content you are looking, all the things will be searched here. So instead of this, I'll just give small unit bag. So I'll just do again find next. You can see this is a cursor. My cursor has been moved to C5 cell. Again I'll do the search. You can see, and after that you won't most probably don't see anything because there is no bags in this content anywhere. So it will keep on shuffling between these two only. So this is a common way of using your search function. So let us go and look into the advanced thing of search. Before going to advanced, I would like to introduce or explain you more details about this tab called options here. Just click on this options, and you can see it has been pop up with more features. The first one is within. So if you select the within, and you can see the drop down here, data validation and drop down here, you can see there's two detailings. One is sheet and workbook. So this allows you to search between either a sheet or a whole workbook. Likewise search. So if you're searching by row, so the content will be searched in this first row. After completion of first row only, the search will be looking at second row. If I'm making as a column, the search should be first in one particular column. On successful completion of one column, the search will be looking into the next available columns. And the other one is formula. So sometimes we use functions like index and values. So these functions are called lookup or reference values. These functions allows you to extract information based on some unique code in any of your workbook and bring the resultant value. So when you get the resultant value, it is not exactly in terms of value. It is a part of your, it is not a text. It's a part of your result, which is the result is a part of your formula. So in such cases, if you try to search this, anything you have written here will be searched only if it is a part of the formula, not with the result. For example, now you can see here. So this is a cement. For this one, I use some index and I got the value. So in this sheet, in this cell, you don't see anywhere anything called cement, right? So now I'll do this search and I'll do cement and I've just given formula. So in this case, 1, 2 and 3, 4, only these particular cells will be highlighted and this will not be considered. Now you can see here. Just do find all. So I just selected here, right? That is the problem. So come out of your selection part and then try to search. So you can see total 4 cells you got here. One is B5, then is B6, the next one is I5 and I6. So what happened to my I7, I14 and I15? The formula is, the search is not considering here because I have chosen as a formula. In this formula, you will never see anything called cement here. It is just an index, some row reference and another function. So in such cases, we can use this value. So the moment you have given this value, the function start to search from value or the result of the formula. So this is my resultant value of the formula. Now I'll use search and I'll use find all. Now you can see instead of 4 you will get 6, and also you can see the formula, right? This I4, I14, I15. So this is a major difference between values and formula. Okay, and so the other functions, you can see something called match case and match entire cell content. So if you are not selecting anything as a part of these two, the default is considered as match case. So match case allows you to search the string and it will provide you a result. And it don't consider anything, any text or string is there in front of your uh, searchable content. So if it is saying search, it has nothing to do with OPC. It is search only the cement. So wherever the cement is there, it will take you there. Instead of this case, if I select something called match cell content entire, so if I do search, you will get nothing because there is no single cell in this sheet showing that only cement here. So again it works for the sand. You can see here I will give sand here. So sand will be there because the whole content of the cell is only sand and what I'm looking is also sand. So if I say something here sand D and I do search, so you will get the same error again. Microsoft Excel cannot find the data you are searching for because it is asking you to search the entire content. So the content of this entire cell should be equal with your find what. Okay, so I'm just removing this and then you find. Okay, okay, so now we have seen everything and let us see how exactly this workbook work has an impact. I'm just selecting the sheet. Please note This is a sheet one. Just for understanding, I'm just okay. Now I will be searching for a content called cement here, and I'll do find all. So I just wanted to note down how many things I got here. One, two, three, four, five, and six. Right here, instead of this, I'll select workbook and do the find all. So now see how many things I can see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 also. You can see they are not part of this sheet, but still you can see them. Let us go to this OPC and you can find the difference. So as I said, this is a sheet with a different sheet name, that is Control F and Control F1 plus minus 1. So I just made the sheet so that it will be easy for me to understand for you people. Now I just select the sheet name Control F. So Control F1 is a different sheet. You can see there is nothing called here sheet 1. So this is how this workbooks allows you to search. Okay guys, this is the content, how the Control F works. I'm not talking about Control F. Control is only a shortcut, but we also discussed how to optimize your search and get a better results. Okay, we'll meet in next meeting, next video.